Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to MBE Electric. We got another action-packed episode here for you this week. We're going to start off with some tables action. We have a triple threat tables match for you. Introducing first, goes by the Wanderer. Last time we saw him here on MBE was in a losing effort to Andrew MacNeil. This is Eli Hennig. Eli Hennig looking to make a name for himself. A scrappy young competitor is Eli Hennig. Unfortunately, though, for Eli Hennig, the next competitor in this triple threat contest holds a win over Eli Hennig. Goes by the baddest on the planet. He is Andrew MacNeil. Andrew MacNeil, a solid competitor here so far. We've only seen him one time before this in a no-holds-barred contest against Eli Hennig. Looking to make a statement here in Electric. Calls himself the future of hardcore wrestling. Which is fitting because next week, just announcing here live tonight, we have the Hardcore Cup. The winner of the Hardcore Cup will be our newly crowned Hardcore Champion. All three of these men are going to be in it next week, and we got 5 others that are going to join them. Free-for-all battle. Winner takes all. Now the last competitor in this match, you've seen him in the round robin. I believe he went 0-2-1 in the round robin. Looking to make a name for himself though, entering this hardcore division. He is the Untamed Man. Standing at about 6 foot, pure muscle. He is the Axeman. The Axeman always calm as he walks down to the ring. But as you'll see, once he gets in there, once he gets onto that ring apron, something unleashes inside of the Axeman. And he becomes a competitor like we have not seen here in Electric. Brings a ferocity and power every time he enters the squared circle. Will that translate to putting some men through tables? We will find out here in a minute. Remember the rules of this match? It is a tables match, so I'm guessing you've seen enough wrestling you can probably figure it out. It is elimination rules. You gotta put your man through the table to be eliminated. Now you can see the Axeman stripping away that mask. Takes away the tranquil form and enters his beast form. As you can see, he is just ferocious with energy here. Looks like him and Slam XL get the same dance moves. All right, here we go. Triple threat tables action. As Eli Hennig already now just going after MacNeil. A little bit of bad blood between those two. Axeman hitting a drop kick. Now him and MacNeil dumping out to get tables. A big boot from the Axeman. Oh, Axeman swinging that double axe handle. Not getting all the VLI of Hennig, but you can see the power it took him right off his feet. I'm not sure what to call that move, but you gotta think that's hard on the knees. Getting driven down to the mat. Oh, Andrew MacNeil with a slap right to Eli Hennig. Eli now with that sit-out kind of power bomb maneuver. You've seen Stasiak do that one over and over. Oh, and the swing through Fisherman's Buster. Eli Hennig now. Eli Hennig may not be the biggest competitor, but what he lacks in size, he makes up in heart. A scrappy young individual. That's why when management brought up the idea of the Hardcore Cup and the Hardcore Division, Eli Hennig was one of the first men to sign up. This guy doesn't care what he puts his body through. He just loves to fight. Hennig now shooting Axeman off the ropes. Kind of getting into it with MacNeil. MacNeil's just keeping his distance. Keeping to the edge. Letting those two men tire themselves out. You got to think that's a smart game plan from MacNeil. Oh, and that table just fell on poor Hennig. Poor Eli. I'll shorten up his name. We're going WWE style on this. We're getting real last names. Just kidding, everyone. People have two names in our company. All right, Eli Hennig with that knee drop. That'll break an orbital bone real fast. Both these men now teaming up on MacNeil. MacNeil definitely has the size over these two men, but don't count out the Axeman's power. Axeman now shooting Eli into the table. And a big chop across his chest. Normally you got a turnbuckle pad there, kind of softens it. When you're laying against a table and a man slaps you as hard as he can across the chest, your back is just going to be driven into that wood. You're going to feel every bit of that chop. Eli Hennig now. Eli's got both men on tables and corners. There's a chop for MacNeil. MacNeil smart enough to get out of the ring. Great, a little separation. Gets away from those tables. And a suplex from Eli Hennig. What is this? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting word in my ear that shortly, or once this match is finished, we are going to have a little footage of what happened backstage after the show went off the air last week. Apparently, from what I'm getting from producers, this footage just came in, but Tommy Vice and Stasiak apparently getting into it backstage last week after the cameras had gone down, after all the fans had gone home. We're gonna figure out what to put this footage. Our production team is still updating me on that story as it goes. As the Axeman now dropping an elbow onto Hennig. And another. So far, no man. I was gonna say neither man, but no man has gone to try to put his opponent through a table. Axeman may be trying something there. But MacNeil with those quick kicks. Then swinging the table at Axeman, but Axeman cut it. Eli Hennig now going him up, kind of in an electric chair position. Oh, but Eli Hennig getting that, or on the receiving end of that neck breaker. Oh, MacNeil with a beautiful kind of step-up Superman punch. Now he is calling for something. What is this? Oh, he loves this move. Calls it the Big Bang Attack. Oh, and he just laid out the Axeman. Unfortunately, though, kid, this isn't a pinfall match. You got to put your man through a table. I think MacNeil realizing that, setting up a table now in the middle of the ring. Eli Hennig getting enough wherewithal, getting back in the ring, but just not enough to fully get the upper edge on MacNeil. Hennig not quite sure what he wants to do with MacNeil. As MacNeil's got Hennig against that table, but he sees the Axeman eyeing him up. Shooting Axeman now into the table. We see our first bit of table breakage here tonight. MacNeil's getting him up for an exploder suplex right through the table. And the Axeman has been eliminated. It's just down to Hennig and MacNeil now. MacNeil enough wherewithal gets out of the ring. Hennig was starting to get the upper hand. Trying to get a bit of separation, but Hennig staying on top of him. Keeps the pressure, keeping his man on the back foot. Hennig now with the table. Just kind of repositioning it in the corner. Making sure it's good and sturdy in there. Oh, and another roll through Fisherman's Buster. Hennig has got to be feeling that. Sorry, MacNeil has got to be feeling that. I know they look pretty similar. There's a good, probably 6 inches in height difference, probably a good 75 pounds of weight. Eli Hennig may weigh a bit, $150 soaking wet. And a right hand from MacNeil takes out Hennig, but Hennig with those quick feet. Remember, Hennig is a scrapper. Kid loves to fight, loves to put his body on the line as he drops MacNeil on those broken table remains. Remember, folks, tune in next week as we will get the Hardcore Cup. 8 men, free-for-all action. It is going to be one to remember. Eli Hennig now still softening up MacNeil. He has been in control of this match pretty much since the Axeman got eliminated. But we have not seen him try to put MacNeil through a table yet as he drops him over his drapes his back over his knee once again. MacNeil grabbing that table, throws it down though. Oh, what is this? He's setting up for it again. Another Big Bang Attack. Unfortunately, though, that table not set up. Eli Hennig on top of it. You gotta think that's gotta hurt. He just slammed him onto a table. That is a piece of wood. Normally, our ring canvas is a thin gym mat over a few boards, but at least it has a little give. A solid wooden table has no give. As MacNeil setting him up, this is how he put away the Axeman, and Eli Hennig goes right through the table. Andrew MacNeil has picked up the victory here tonight. Puts both men through the tables. You gotta think that might give MacNeil a little bit of momentum going into the Hardcore Cup. And here's how we eliminated the Axeman with that beautiful exploder suplex. Here is your winner, the baddest on the planet, Andrew MacNeil. Andrew MacNeil super happy with his win here tonight. But now, folks, we have that footage. Tommy Vice and Stasiak. This situation has been getting out of hand. For a couple weeks now, we have seen Tommy Vice and Stasiak getting into it. Tommy Vice laying some attacks into Stasiak. I know he attacked him last week right before Stasiak's match with the Chosen One. Gotta think that caused Stasiak to be eliminated in the World Title Tournament. Now, for their actions, both these men have been suspended effective immediately from MBE Electric premises. Now, this suspension is only going to be 2 weeks. It's this week and next. And we are going to see both these men at the World Title Tournament, Episode 11 of Electric. Stay tuned. And I'm getting word from MBE management that that is going to be a last man standing match between these two. Tommy Vice drops him with the Havana Cutter. It was shortly after that MBE production staff finally broke those men apart. The shocking actions between them. MBE staff's been trying to keep them apart, but apparently not good enough. But moving on here, we have tournament action. We have got Duke Madison taking on Johnny Legend. These two have gone at it before. I believe that was back, it was one of our first episodes. Back in week 2, these two men went at it. Johnny Legend almost getting that win over Duke Madison, but the big outlaw was successful. Let's see if Johnny Legend, he's gone through some battles since then. So has Duke Madison. Johnny Legend loves the attention from the fans. Says winning the MBE World Heavyweight title, the Electric World Heavyweight title, would just help people realize that he is the legend that he says he is. I believe the record in the tournament would speak otherwise for Johnny Legend. I believe he only had 1 win in the round robin. He also only had 1 loss and a draw, so he was covering his bases. But he has got to go through this man. Always business when he enters the MBE Electric Arena. He is the outlaw, Duke Madison. Duke Madison so far undefeated. Sorry, has 1 loss in Electric. That came to Shingo Ngata. We are going to see Shingo Ngata take on Primetime in our main event here tonight. It is exciting, exciting times. We are getting so close to getting this world title done, getting our first ever world champion. Quarterfinals now. Johnny Legend, Duke Madison. Duke Madison overpowering Johnny Legend early, getting him back into that corner. Remember, you got to think Ezekiel and the Chosen One are going to be watching these next 2 matches very close. They're still trying to figure out who they're going to be wrestling in the next round. Little chain wrestling now between these two. For the size of Duke Madison, he is a very athletic big man. But Johnny Legend might just be the more accomplished grappler. Johnny Legend's showing a little power now. The waist lock takedown. Big double axe handle from Johnny Legend. Remember, Duke Madison was our 2nd seed in this tournament, so you can't keep him out or count him out. Johnny Legend, I believe he was number he was number 6 or 7. Well, if Duke Madison was number 2, I guess he'd be number 7. Let's see if Johnny Legend remembers the last match. Almost had him beat with the Legend Plex. But Duke Madison able to kick out, get the victory. Duke Madison now just wrenching on the arm of Johnny Legend. Oh, Johnny Legend's gonna feel that tomorrow. The chops bursting the capillaries on the chest. And Duke Madison using the power. But don't count Johnny Legend out as he just ricocheted a kick right off the skull of Duke Madison. Quick snapmare takedown into the overhead throw. The overhead head snap? I'm not really sure what that move is called. On a stiff back elbow. Remember, MBE Electric, we have 20 count rules. Those rules were implemented after the round robin. We just had too many countouts, too many draws happening. You know what? We want our superstars to be able to work. Giving them a 20 count, letting them get that aggression out. We like to have finishes here. I'm not sure what a draw would do in this World Title Tournament. A big chop again from Madison. So far, this has been back and forth. It seems like, wait now, Joe, the Legend Valley driver. Johnny Legend. Now he knows that is not enough. What is he going for here? Oh, he's got him up, showing that power. A big jackhammer. 1, 2, no. 2 count on the jackhammer. He knew the Legend Valley driver probably wasn't going to be enough. Had to throw in a big, another big power move. Seen him hit that jackhammer before, but we've seen Duke Madison hit that forearm before, and it's ended a few contests. 2, no. What are these two men gonna have to do to put each other away? Both men already hitting some of their big moves, and we have seen Duke Madison hit this one before. Calls it the Grave Robber. Got the pin. 1, 2. No, Johnny Legend just kicked out of Grave Robber. We have not seen anyone kick out of Grave Robber. Duke Madison now getting a little joint hold, getting that single leg. Boston Crab has got the arm trap. But Johnny Legend using his slender frame, I guess you'd call it, rolling out of it, hits a super kick, but Duke Madison able to get out. Johnny Legend right under his feet and back in. Playing some mind games is Johnny Legend. Oh, and a stiff knee to the gut. Followed by that double axe handle to the back. Johnny Legend now showing off his power with that deadlift gut wrench suplex. He's got to keep the pressure up. And another Legend Valley driver. Is he going to go for the pin here? No, he doesn't think it's enough once again. What is it going to take? Oh, and a big boot. You know Duke Madison is going to feel that in the morning. But Duke Madison still got enough in him. That big bicycle kick. But Johnny Legend quick back to his feet. Duke Madison getting him in the corner now. You gotta think, Duke Madison is thinking of going for something. Takes the boot. Oh, and a chop block to the back of the knees. Johnny Legend's gotta keep the big man off his feet. Wait a minute, he's calling for it. We saw him do this. Oh, the Legend Plex, but no, gets entangled into those ropes. Johnny Legend can't believe it. He almost beat him with that the first time these two met, But this time, the long legs of Duke Madison getting tangled into those ropes. Johnny Legend now. Oh, what is this? Oh, the double foot stomp right to the chest of Madison. 2, 3. Johnny Legend is moving on to the semi-finals of this tournament. You gotta think that kid must be on cloud 9. Duke Madison, Johnny Legend extending the hand. Duke Madison shaking it, raising the hand. Knows the better man won here tonight. Johnny Legend moving on. Now, before we can figure out who's going to be in the next round, we got to get through one more quarterfinal match. Introducing first. Calls himself the must-see superstar of MBE. He has been on quite the roll as of late. Took out Duncan Loss to earn the last seed in this tournament, unfortunately. That's going to put him up here tonight against Shingo Ngata. I still don't think I've actually said his name. This man here is Primetime. The must-see superstar, Primetime. He is looking to make a name for himself, wants to capture that world title. But unfortunately, he has gotta go through this man. My cues are a little off. He's gotta go through this man. Undefeated so far in MBE action. I believe that puts him at 4-0 right now. He has beaten some of the best that we have thrown at him. He is the Kyoto Dragon, Shingo Ngata. Shingo Ngata, a very advanced striker. We've seen him lay out people with those big roundhouse kicks. We've seen him take people out with that running hip attack. I don't think there's an angle this man can't come at you from. There's a reason he's the #1 seed in this tournament. Currently undefeated. Primetime, though, looking to make a statement here tonight. How big would a win over Shingo Ngata be? All right. MBE Electric Episode 9 main event. Primetime, Shingo Ngata. Here we go. This match is going to be fast. It is going to be quick. Primetime now. Shooting Shingo into the ropes, coming back out with that wheel kick. Oh, he's going early for the Primetime specials. Loves throwing those knees. And another stiff knee right into the midsection, followed by the snapmare and a kick to the spine. This match might not be the most technical contest you've ever seen. It's going to have a lot of strikes. And maybe a chokehold or two. Oh, and a stiff shot to the midsection. Shingo Ngata reeling, but still has the wherewithal. Grabs that arm and just rips it down over the shoulder. Primetime, though, right back on him. If Primetime's watched any tape on Shingo Ngata, he knows to keep him off his feet, knows to keep the pressure up. As a short arm clothesline takes Shingo Ngata down once again. Shingo Ngata, though, loves to roll out of the ring, sneak back into that bottom. throws his opponent off as he just unloads a German suplex to Primetime. A big swinging right hand has left Primetime reeling. Oh, and a spinning back fist. Like I said, ever the advanced striker is Shingo Ngata. Those kicks right across the chest. Oh, and one right into the chin for good measure. And just like that, Shingo Ngata firmly in control. Shingo Ngata thinks he might have already done enough. Oh, senior official of MBE getting that one count. Remember to tune in next week. We're going to have the semifinals of this World Tournament. And in the main event to crown our first ever Hardcore champion, we are going to have the Hardcore Cup. These two men still trying to figure each other out. This match has been a lot more technical than I called it to be been. Still lots of strikes, still lots of action. But these two men know to keep the other grounded. Both these men love throwing those quick kicks, quick knees, quick punches. But so far it has just been power and wrestling ability, keeping Shingo Ngata firmly in control with the second half of this match. Or the mid half? The later half than the first half. Oh, and a chop block from Primetime, swinging the momentum back into his action, or into his corner. Primetime now maybe looking to end it a little early, getting that rear naked choke on. But Shingo Ngata breaking out of it with a jawbreaker. And another high angle back suplex. Primetime trying to find a little safety in that corner. May have opened him up for a little more retribution. And another. That's got to be about the fourth. Dropping Primetime on his head every time. Missing the jump and spin kick. And a running Primetime special. But Shingo Ngata back up. I don't think that knee got all of them. The speed that Shingo Ngata popped back up. Trying for a running hip attack in the corner. Shingo Ngata now finding a little safety in the corner. But Primetime staying on top of him. Running him across the ring. And driving him into the corner. And now again back across. Just reefs the head back. Primetime now. Maybe looking to pull something off. Put an end to this match. What a big statement a win over Shingo Ngata would be. We're still young into the life of MBE Electric, but we have not seen a dominance like we have with Shingo Ngata, and a big running wheel kick. I think that one might have caught Primetime a little snug. Haven't quite got a good camera angle, but I thought I might have seen a little blood on the face of Primetime. Oh, and a big DDT. That's the quickness of Shingo Ngata. Laying down 1 minute, up and into a DDT the next. Gotta be, your senses have to be running on point. One going against Shingo Ngata. You can't turn your back on him for a second as he takes Primetime up to the top. Big superplex coming. Oh, that's going to hurt both men. That would take the wind out of you. That might be enough now. Shingo Ngata, ref just making sure those shoulders are down. A 1 count anyway. You got to think that might have been close to a 3 if the ref had started counting quicker. Oh, and a spinning back fist. Shingo Ngata may be done playing around. Oh, into a big release German. Shingo Ngata, you gotta think he smells blood in the water as he taunts Primetime. A quick shot to the leg. Oh, bounces him off the ropes into that Falcon Arrow. And another high angle back suplex. That may be it. I don't know if Primetime can take any more. 1, 2, no. Primetime still got a little life back in him. Oh, there's that jumping spin kick, followed by the hip attack. And that's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. Shingo Ngata picking up the win here with another dominant display. For us here at MBE Electric, this has been another action-packed episode. Tune in next week, 2 p.m. Atlantic time, every Friday. And also make sure to check out, my chair almost fell over, that was fun. Also make sure to check out MBE Fury, 3 p.m. every Friday on our respective YouTube channels. Bye-bye, everybody.